Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Ecom and Beyond. And I'm with my buddy Anthony, Pittsburgh.
What up, guys?
Hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. If you want to go say hello, Anthony?
Yeah, sure. Just pulling up the chat. Give me one sec. All right, so we got Lexus in the house. She's the first one here, so she gets a broski point. I just have to pull up the list here. Do that here in a minute. We got Myra in the house, buying space. What's going on, Myra? Great to see you. We got Kelly Hip Flipping Mama in the house. What's going on, Kel? Cajun Roots Reseller. What up, Johnny? Good to see you, my man. Glad you're here. Larry Lafferty, best stash in the business. What's up, Larry? Got the Thrifting Lounge. Hey, Kevin. Good to see you, man. Kevin, I enjoyed that show you had on Saturday evening, by the way. We were watching you on the TV. Got Adventures in Reselling. What's up, Victoria? Always awesome. Always sharing that posh closet for me. The other day when you shared when I was in Canada, I actually had a sale like shortly after, so I appreciate that. We got Brittany's Brands in the house. What's going on, Brittany? She got them brands, yo. Got T's Flips. What's up, Tracy? Good to see you. Reseller, man. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Glad that you are here. Got No Money G in the house. What's up, Greg? Good to see you, dude. David Rubino. What's up, dude? Good to see you, man. We have Christina Moore in the house. Glad you could make it this morning. Glad you're here. Got Jimmy here, infamous stacker. What's going on, Jimmy? Glad you're here, dude. Gate City Pickers in the house. What's up, Paul? Nana Tink, good morning to you. Got Rev Resell in the house. Good morning. Jody Mitama. Guys, if you're not subbed to Jody, go over and show him some love. I know he was getting real close at 900. Got Anthony Bluegrass Picker in the house. Good to see you, dude. Flipping goodies. What's going on? Got Philly Road Tech in the house. Glad that you're here. Thanks for making it. Got Amy the Hot Mess Thrifter in the Heezy Faux Sheezy. Glad you're able to make it, Amy. If I missed anyone, feel free to yell at us, tag us, whatever. Say hello. Dang.
Got 45
this weekend, man.
Holy moly. I thought I did go to 5. How was your weekend there, Anthony?
It was okay. Got back Friday night, so Saturday I pretty much worked all day. You know, did a whole bunch of stuff. I had to get all my orders that came in while I was away shipped out. Oh, that's what's up. Jimmy said he's thinking about hitting Pittsburgh on his way back from Cleveland. Oh, okay. So this was in the past, but you were too tired. Gotcha. Yeah, and then yesterday I was just like super sore, so I didn't really do a whole bunch of anything yesterday. Brittany's asking how Ashley's feeling. Ashley's still like pretty. She's doing better than she was, but I mean, technically she has pneumonia, so
yeah.
She, you know, she's crazy thing is she's still working with it. You know what I mean? But she basically just needs rest and to slow down for a little bit. What's going on, Swift Seller? Good to see you. Jody said he hit the 900. Congratulations, man. 1K
Nice.
next. Got the 9-pound hammer in the house. What's going on, Delton? Glad that you can make it, man.
Good morning, Misha.
What up, Misha?
Everybody says women are tougher than men. I would be down for days.
Yeah, for sure.
I get a little cold sometimes, and it'll knock me to the point where I can't do anything. So
You're welcome.
not that flu I had or whatever, but I was still down because I couldn't do much. I couldn't work. I was for sure. Now I'm looking forward because I don't have really many days of vacation left.
For sure.
So for our topic today, I just figured to see how everyone's sales were doing, and then also I wanted to bring up the reseller meetup. I wanted to kind of get a good idea of who's coming, who's not. I put up a announcement on our Facebook page for an event. So if you are going, please go on there, click you are going. And if you're still in the maybes, keep it in the maybes. And if you're not going, please put that you can't make it. This way we can kind of get an idea who's coming. I know a lot of people said they were either coming or, that there was a shot that maybe they wouldn't. So if you could do that, we'd really appreciate it. Just kind of get an idea what who and who's all coming and how many people are going to all be coming.
Yep, that'd definitely be helpful.
Because I looked at it, there was like I think 7 people coming, and then there was a bunch of people that just didn't respond or whatever. So
yeah,
that would be very, very helpful.
Doubt in the meetup is April 18th. That's the main day. It's in Pittsburgh. But we have like an entire week planned out. And I don't know if you're part of our Facebook group, Ecom and Beyond. Nate, if you could drop the link for anybody not a part. It's a private group, so but anybody can join. But essentially, we have like all the details in there and whatnot. We have an entire itinerary for the week planned out from April 16th through April 22nd or 23rd. One of those dates, because Tommy and Destiny, the Shamrock Pixie and Bargain Effect, they're going to be staying at my house, and Hip Flip the Mama staying at Nate's house. So we're going to be getting together pretty much every day, and anybody else that's in town during those days are welcome to come to all the activities we have planned.
Yeah, we have our itinerary on the Facebook page as well.
Mm-hmm.
But that could change. It just depends on weather and everything else too. So, it also depends on how many people are coming too, because we might have to. If we have a lot of people, might have to split in different groups or do. It could be all kind of stuff going on.
Oh, that's cool, Tommy. So you and Des are coming alone. Party time.
Oh.
Jimmy's asking where's everyone staying. We're going to try to get some group rates through whatever hotels doing the Comic-Con, because one of the activities we're doing is the day after the Steel City Con is in town, and anyone that buys tickets gets cheaper rates at one of the hotels in the area. So any of us that are buying tickets are going to just pass along those rates to whoever needs a hotel. I know that some people are getting like a Airbnb together or whatever, or renting out a house or whatnot.
Yeah, I think when I looked up for this SteelCon hotel room, I think with the discount, I think it was like 120 a night. I mean, that was like the top notch. I think it was like the Marriott or something like that. So if that's a little pricey for you, I'm sure there's some other places that we can get set up that might be a little bit cheaper, better for the budget. Say all of us resellers like save money, so I can definitely understand that, but not have you staying somewhere where you're going to be a little nervous about your stuff or where you sleep.
Oh, okay, I got you, Tommy.
It's down in Monroeville.
Any deals, Tommy, that you found, send to us, please.
Yeah, if that's why I like, part of the reason I wanted to bring it up about, um, about this, because with there being a couple things in the area, like StillCon, and I think there's another convention in town. Uh, Hotels could be, charging more money, and it's better to shop around now, get a place, or if we have an idea that someone wants us to help them get them a room or a better rate, we can kind of get one all together and say, hey, we got 20 people looking to stay. Can we get some sort of deal or whatever? So it would really it's really important to see, what we can do and who's coming, so we can kind of set everything up.
Definitely.
Tommy said that he can look more into it. I just need you or Nate to give me an area and locations. Well, for the hotels, I mean, probably best just out in Monroeville area.
Yeah.
I mean, like when you're searching, I'm sure it'll give you like a decent roundabout. So even if it's 5 or 10 minutes out of Monroeville and maybe cheaper, uh, I'm sure it will show up for that as well.
That's cool, Jimmy. Yeah, they do a lot of stuff.
It's a vape
Outreach in
convention,
Pittsburgh. Surprised Nate wasn't there. Destiny's in
right?
the house. What's going on, Des?
They should have definitely invited me. All this vaping I do.
You know?
What's up, Destiny? Yeah, but just so we can get a heads up of who's coming, what we can, kind of gather up like X amount of rooms or whatever, so we can really have some bargaining leverage. I mean, we don't want to say we have 50 people and we only need 10 rooms or vice versa. So we just want to just make sure that the people that are saying for sure that they're coming, that are on the event and say they're going. People that are maybe, that's fine, no problem. Just try and make sure to um, update that as soon as you know.
I like seeing them warm.
Make it rain with ones.
Tracy just dropped a deuce on us.
I'm really excited for the meetup. I will have just enough days as long as I don't miss any days from work. So
No, you're good, Tracy. I understand.
Brittany says 2. She wishes. Jody says impossible. It's never impossible. Tommy said we can get a Comfort Inn Suites with pool, hot tub, and free breakfast for $80 a night.
Hey,
Yeah,
man.
there's even places towards my work like Smithton, not Smithton, New Stanton. It's a little more of a drive. Be like 15 minutes, probably 20 minutes. But there might even be some cheaper rates that way too.
For sure. Eric Bischoff. Yeah, Kelly's like, more ones, please. Yeah, I think either way, it's going to be an awesome week, regardless of how many people are able to make it or whatnot. I'm sure there'll be a lot of collabs and some live streams happening. So even if you're not able to make it in person, you could still probably be a part of it via YouTube. You know, I'm sure at least one of us is going to be streaming from the meetup, so it'll be pretty cool.
Hopefully too. Hopefully too. Me and you at least. Hopefully.
The ones are for people coming to the meetup desk, so you can feel free to drop one. What's up, GRC? Good to see you.
What's up? We're just talking about our reseller meetup that we're having in Moroville, April 18th. So if you'd like to check it out, you should come and hang out. I know that's actually it's probably not too far from you. Here's our Facebook group. If you want to check out more information, it's a private group, but just hit join and we'll add you right in. And it has the itinerary and all that fun stuff in there of what we try to plan to do.
Yeah, somebody will definitely be streaming it, even if I have to like bring a laptop or something. Although I could probably just go live on my phone. But yeah, I'm sure somebody will stream it.
That was part of the reason why I bought the phone I bought. So we just got to get me to 1K.
Yep.
So push it to the limit, Brittany. Share the links out. Yeah, last night I was running towards the end of my eBay sale, and every time I'd list something would sell like a half hour later. So I just kept listing and listing and listing.
That's awesome, dude.
I had 3 sales like that. Like not the item that I listed would sell, but like, you know, something I either recently listed or actually I think it was like 2 or 3 items I had for a while.
What's up, Flipper Chris? Glad you're here, man. Thanks for making it. Hey, Lisa. Good morning.
I got Brittany on my campaign team.
Dee's in the house.
Morning, Dee.
Jennifer Hayes, good morning.
OSP.
Yes, you did pretty well on eBay this weekend, huh?
It wasn't like a lot of big sales, but you know, it was just nice seeing, you know, orders and you know, just stuff going out the door. You know what I mean? It helped with my overall listing motivation.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to do the, you know, at least a couple things a day, which, you know, I definitely have been doing.
Yeah.
So we'll see if this can keep going, hopefully. I mean, as long as it seems like it keeps going the way it's going, I have no problem. Just keep listening. You know what I mean? At least a couple things at the end of the, you know, at the end of the night when I come home from work.
Jimmy, yes, there is a way to get a debit card for your PayPal account. You just go on PayPal.com. You should be able to register for it there. You know, when you're signed into your account. But yeah, that's actually before I had a business bank account. That was how I did pretty much all of my business expenses, was through the debit card. So that's nice to have. I know eBay's coming out with one now too. They may already have it active for anybody that's on managed payments. And speaking of that, we were talking about the PayPal working capital loans last week or the week before or something like that. Since we were talking about that, eBay actually reached out to me about taking a working capital loan through them. I'm trying to think who the actual loan comes through. It's through, I guess, one of the companies that's doing their, you know, pay system for them. But essentially what they needed was all of my banking information and whatnot, which I didn't have it on me at the time because I was downstairs. My wallet was upstairs, like 2 stories above me. And full transparency, I was just being lazy that day and I haven't gone back to it yet. But they actually did send me a message about applying for one of their loans. But again, that has to do with like managed payments and everything. And I'm still on PayPal, at least until the remainder of my loans paid off, which I think I owe like another $300, and I'm in the clear on that one.
So flip with Chris.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Jimmy.
Reseller.
I haven't even, like, you had to put in all your banking information and stuff like that to get the rate. So I'm not even sure what the rate is, but it was just like now eBay is like trying to offer all these perks that PayPal does to kind of help phase them out a little bit more.
Simply Dana had a premiere yesterday, so if you missed it, go check out the channel. Click out those three dots. I really like that Reebok jacket that was in it.
Yeah, I'll have to go back and watch. I completely forgot about it. Sorry, Dana.
I can understand that, Chris. He says full-time job is keeping me down. It totally kills what I want to do. Like I just need so much more time.
So much more time for activities.
Yeah. Timmy wants to know what's the interest on the loan. That could be horrible.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Like I said, I didn't actually go through with getting my quote just because I've been like running upstairs. It was a day like today where I'm feeling sore and I just didn't feel like doing all that extra moving.
Yeah, I think because my business is new or whatever, or my credit's bad, one of the two, they just will not give me a capital loan. So I figured that with my sales history on the eBay and stuff, they would, put that in consideration. And I have an LLC now, which I thought that was going to help with, credit things just in general. But man, they must really weigh in my personal credit before. I've been trying to repair mine too. I got one of those. It's basically like a credit card where you put a deposit down, and if you screw up, they rake you over the coals, or they just keep your deposit. So I don't know. I've been paying it off every month, and I mean, I get reports like, "Hey, your credit's went up every month," but man, it must be going up like 1 point.
Paul says your PayPal has to be a business account.
Yeah, mine's definitely a business account. I don't know. When I tried doing it through PayPal, it basically said I was too new in business or something to that extent. Because it was right around when I got my LLC set up in January.
I think a lot of that, Nate, also has to do with the amount of business you do through your PayPal account. Because I know whenever I first started my eBay store, like maybe a month into it, I tried applying for it and they denied me. And then they just started hounding me after a while. You know what I mean? Like either through phone calls or emails, reminding me about the working capital loan and all that stuff. And finally, one day, I was just like, you know what? I could use it because I was getting ready to take that trip down to New England. And, I figured, heck, I'll just take it. I'll buy a whole bunch of good inventory and I'll come back and flip it.
Paul, I got it January this year, so it's fresh, minty fresh. My LLC. I wanted to wait to the beginning of the year just for tax purposes and fees and just all that type of thing. So I went sole proprietor last year. And that's how I'm doing my taxes this year with Amazon and everything all together, which is a pain in the butt, and I still haven't finished yet. Hi, Michelle. Good morning.
What up, Michelle?
Thanks, Misha. She said, congrats on the LLC. Yeah, it was something that should have been done last year, but I just was so like, just kind of like Anthony said, like something would come up or, you just keep forgetting about it or I don't know, you know what I mean? So I just I don't know what it is, but after the first year, I guess it's a great time for me to start stuff because I started Amazon last year, January. I'm doing LLC this year. So January must be my month just to kind of make sure I get stuff completed, I guess.
Mhm.
But I mean, for all business purposes and everything, it'll definitely be easier with my bookkeeping next year. Having all my business stuff on coming out of my debit card through my checking account through my business and everything like that, so I can really track. It's really easy to track your expenses and your inventory you purchased and so on and so forth.
Yeah, Jimmy, New England was awesome for sourcing, man. We went to like 5 different states up there and just bought so much stuff, and it was definitely worth the trip.
Cajun Roots Reseller says it cost him $500 to get an LLC. That's crazy.
It's because they use like the other money that it would cost to funnel into the Patriots cheating fund.
That makes sense now.
Yep.
They're probably using that to try and keep Tom Brady.
What's up, Scott? Dumpster Diver Dad. Good to see you, man.
What's up, buddy? Good to see you. Yeah, for Pennsylvania it was 125, and that was with all the licenses, with the reseller, wholesale license for tax exempt. I mean, the whole 9 yards, of state ID, everything. So that wasn't too bad. I was thinking it was going to be more. I think that's probably why I waited as long as I did and didn't do it last year. I was thinking it was going to be $300-$400. I think I did a quick search on Google and one of those like attorney, lawyer, whatever it is. Okay, we'll file for you for $300-$400. So I was thinking, well, if it costs $300-$400 just to file, what I'm sure there's a cost on top. So I figured it was going to be $300-$400 just to do that. So when I was doing it, I was holding on, waiting for the jolt of the $300-$400 thing, and it was like 125. I'm like, that's it? Seriously? Like I could have saved myself $125 just in sales tax.
Dude, that's awesome, Delton. He's doing a 10-day road trip from DFW, not real sure what that is, to Billings, Montana, and back. In July, he's pulling his 20-foot box trailer. He's going to turn his cousin's wedding into a sourcing trip. That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I want to do. Like I want to travel and just source and send stuff into Amazon, and like that's my thing for sure. The thing that's so awesome about that is like once you source it, you get to the hotel, you ship it, and then it's gone. You know what I mean? You don't have to worry about it anymore. You don't have to haul it anymore. You got to free up space just to keep going. So basically, if you have funds to hit so many places, you can.
Yeah, for sure. We definitely need to hit up one of them trips though at some point this year, Nate. Maybe in spring or something.
I agree. We'll have to do it maybe after the reseller meetup sometime.
Yeah.
Because I think I get like 4 hours each pay for work for a day off. So if I got like a Friday off, then I'm off Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
So that wouldn't be too bad for a trip.
Jimmy, I'm not sure if there's a working hangout today. I'm not entirely sure. I know for me, I got to do my shipping right after the show. But my wife might still be around for a little bit, so I'll hang out with her till she leaves for work. She'll probably leave for work around 1:45. So, I mean, I'm free to do whatever after then with anyone else that's around. I don't know if I'll host because I was thinking about releasing my video where we visited Amazon's warehouse in Canada today. So, I don't know. Maybe I will host. We'll see. See how I feel because I'm still pretty sore. So today might just be like a list a few things on eBay and then cross post on Vendu type of day.
Larry said he ain't doing one. Larry likes doing them working hangouts.
Yeah.
He always invites me on Sunday when I'm working. I always feel bad.
Yeah.
more like Larry. I'm working, bud. Kelly says I'm trying my hand on online auctions. Have a bid on a lot of vintage cameras, many of them Polaroids. Yeah, the Polaroids don't do too bad. I've definitely sold a few of those. I think the market's taking a little bit of a dive on them a little bit. I think I had one listed or on sale for $9.99. It still hasn't sold, but they definitely sell good.
Yeah, wait till you guys see how big this building is that I was at. This like warehouse that they have in Canada was insane. Yeah, I could use the WD-40 because I move this chair a whole lot when I'm sore. That's why you're hearing all that squeaking. I got like an ice pack behind me, like digging into my spine right now. Yeah, but it sucks.
So Amazon is building a huge place not far from me in Northwest Ohio. That'd be awesome. Maybe they'll give me another closed warehouse to ship to. Well, I guess the one in Ohio I ship to sometimes isn't too bad. Sometimes I'll break up my orders and have me, or sometimes they'll just have me ship all my stuff to Ohio, which I usually hate because it usually takes an extra day sometimes to kind of unpack and everything. But I think when it hits that one, it's all live, like in inventory. That's not too bad.
What's up, Craig? Landshark Picker. We got Kent Daigle in the house. He said, go watch a PBS documentary called Amazon Empire. Is that free? Like, where can we find that?
I think I watched that. If it's the same one I'm thinking of, it was pretty awesome to watch. Just kind of how I think it was just kind of how they built like Amazon, like from start to scratch, like their vision, their thought process, kind of.
That's cool.
Unless it's a different one I'm thinking of, and
yeah, it sounds like that'd be a cool watch.
Yeah, it was one of those things where like I was up in the middle of the night. This was a while ago. It was probably like 4 months ago, and it was an older video too. It was really old. It was probably like from like 5 years ago, 4 years ago, I think. But like you could tell that like how the film was, it was really grainy.
Yeah,
so you could tell like it was an old video. So yeah, it was like one of the things where you just kind of it popped up after watching something, and then I got glued in for watching it for I think it was like 2 hours long or something. It was really, really cool. Oh, it's a new one, Ken said. Oh, I mean, the one I watched was cool too.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, Craig, it's on YouTube. Everything's on YouTube now.
Says if you haven't already, check out the channel Mr. Buys a Lot. He's given out interesting sourcing info for vintage items on the East Coast. That's cool.
Yeah, he's over in Philly, I think he said.
Okay.
Or at least on that side of the state. I can't remember. I'm sub to him. He buys a lot of like a lot of businesses because like I guess the first video I got to watch of him was something about like let the viewers buy this thing or whatever. I'm like, hey, I like buying like businesses out, and I was like, where are you located? And he was like, in Pennsylvania, and I was like, well, that's doable. I'm in PA.
For sure.
Right, Misha? She said everything's on YouTube. We recently changed our own brake pads on our car because of YouTube, and about a year ago we replaced the belt on our jar. YouTube, I love it.
Yeah, YouTube is awesome.
There was something on my car that needed done. I had to change the front light bulb in my car, and it's not like your normal setup where you just kind of 2 screws and it's done. I had to take the whole front off my car and yeah, that was fun. I tried to go to my normal mechanic that I usually do get that done too, and he wanted like $200 for labor, and I'm like, dude, you only got to like pop two or three screws out and just kind of let it hang for a second, pop that bulb in.
Yeah.
He was like, no, I can't do that for reliability purposes. I got to take the whole thing off. I was like, well, not having you do it.
Yeah, Moronic Pest says he just posted a video on a New Jersey antique store looking to downsize.
I can't remember what the name of that one is. I'm going to look it up.
Tommy Bernard's in the house. What's up, Tommy? I was listening to you guys last night. I couldn't sleep.
Yeah, I came in late last night when I was packing orders and looking up some stuff.
Dude, that's awesome. He said he's on YouTube looking at how to list on eBay while running on a treadmill. The videos are hilarious. I can only imagine.
That's crazy.
That's like Macman status. Where he's listing while like at red lights doing his DoorDash stuff.
Yeah, the video from Mr. Buys a Lot was called that I watched. It was called Just a Call to Buy Out. He just got a call to buy out a store, offering it to my viewers, and that was the one I was like, well, I like buying businesses.
No, I didn't say hi, Tommy. I was lurking. Because I was trying to fall back asleep, and I knew if I got engaged in chat and what was going on, it would be like super hard for me to go back to sleep. So,
A star-headed screwdriver. Talking about Phillips.
it was like around 2:00, I think, or 1 something, or I don't know. I got up and needed to take some pills, and I threw you guys on for a while.
Yeah, I can't remember what screwdriver user mine. I have one of those.
I don't think you hit Patreon yet, Tommy. I must have fallen asleep before you got there. Yeah, I don't know if it was jacuzzi time, Kent, but I enjoyed jacuzzi time. I'm not gonna lie.
There, Jimmy. Have a great day. Get that money, buddy.
Yep. Get her done.
Oops. What's up, Alexis? Taking a break from packing. Hello, everyone.
Get that pack on.
I think I was there for part of the. Either you were mid-rant or right before about the Patreon.
Yeah, I need to get a jacuzzi for the house. That'd be sick. Like I need some work done in my upstairs bathroom. So like I'm highly tempted just to like throw in a jacuzzi tub and get her done.
What you need is just a full-blown hot tub.
I know, dude.
My mom got one. Amazing. I'd go over there and it'd be in the middle of winter and just hop in.
Yeah.
It's probably the most great, like I was thinking to myself, okay, I'm in the hot tub now. I'm wet. It's howling like negative, not negative. It was like 10 degrees or whatever that day. I'm like, how am I going to get out of here without like literally like freezing solid?
Yeah, if I had more room at my house, I would definitely get one of those.
Thomas says, "Ever just use Flex Seal the bathroom and pop a pipe. It's cheaper."
Touche.
It thinks that they turned their outside hot tub into a fish pond, and we use it. We got our outside jet tub / shower. Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, that's something I definitely want to get. I have the space like right in the back of my house. Like if I wanted to put one out, it might have to be a goal whenever after I go full time. So I have so much time I can list in the jacuzzi.
There you go.
I'll just have to use my phone and have drafts. I'll be golden.
Yeah, you will.
What do you got planned for today?
Just gonna get some orders out. That's my top priority, and then from there, I'll do a little bit of listing. Like I'll probably cross post more so today than like really do a whole lot of like eBay listing.
Speaking of cross posting, I got an email back from Vendu.
Did you? What'd they have to say?
They said for me to remove my hashtags in my tag section for Macari, and that might be the reason why I couldn't list on Macari. So I'm like, I know this ain't gonna work. So I did it, didn't work. So I said, yeah, that didn't work. So I don't know what's going on with Macari right now and the Vendu situation, but I'm hoping they give me like a free month or something, or give me some listings for this, because I literally was just going to use my 5 free ones.
Yeah.
And then I was going to sign up for the 125, and then do the whole delist, relist before my listings run out at the for the end of the month or whatever, because I think I got like 200 listings or whatever. Yeah, I think I might have to, Tommy. Tommy says, man, drop Vendu list perfectly is the way to go. Is there a feature for like if they have a feature on Vendu where I can end the listing and restart listing from scratch with just like basically a click? Can I do that with list perfectly?
You see what I just put in the chat there, Nate? Hashtag Vendu crew.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to disagree with you. I never use list perfectly either, but I need something to cross post. And I mean, like I said, I have Macari open. I have everything set up. I don't know what the heck is going on.
Tracy?
What up, Tracy? Yeah, I'm not sure like what the issue is with it, because the only thing I'm getting is like it says active, like Macari's active, everything else. I go down to listing. I even brought over another new listing, made sure everything I did was right. Had Macari open, go down, hit list. It spins for a second and just
hits the bed. You're not in the hashtag Vendu crew.
I was pro Vendu for up until that day, Saturday. So,
hey, Jonathan, what's up, man?
What up, Peddling Profits?
I didn't even see you there. What's up, Peddling Profits? Yeah, dude, try list perfectly. See how you like it.
I just want something that's just, for one, going to work like very well, and be able to do my imports. And if I can do the list delist thing, then that'd be awesome. Tommy says list perfectly gives unlimited listings and every platform, not pick 3.
Mm-hmm.
It probably wouldn't be a big deal to having all the platforms, because I just don't do it. But I mean, maybe in the future. So I'm probably just going to do with the very most Macari, Poshmark, maybe. I mean, because I do so much clothing or whatever, I maybe wouldn't mind doing Poshmark. I don't like their.
Tommy, it gives you an option to do a bulk cross post, but I've never tried it. Just because, like, I don't know how that would work with all the details and whatnot.
Yeah, I have no idea. I've only used my first 5 listings.
Misha asks if you've tried Grailed, Nate.
No, I haven't. I have a hard time finding anything Grail worthy. I've been going to the thrift stores a little more lately, trying to find like single stitch stuff that I thought would be good. I thought I had a single stitch, and here it was a double stitch. So let's just say I learned what a single stitch is this weekend. I don't know why I thought it was, but I was totally wrong. So at least I know what I'm looking for now.
One thing I did get an email about in regards to Vendu is for any of the people who tried it during its beta and you didn't sign up for a free account, or B, like their plan where you pick how much you're going to spend per month for what features, they will be deleting any of the listings that you did that are grandfathered in, unless you at least sign up for a free account. So what I would suggest is anybody that has cross postings with them that you did during the beta, at least go sign up for the free account so those stay active.
Yeah, depending on what it is. I mean, I really, if it's that, if it's going to be that seamless to do, I mean, as long as it's manageable for me to keep up with all the platforms, I mean, I wouldn't mind putting on every platform, but it just, with me working as much as I do, I'm not able to really check and see like if everything's sold as quickly as like I want to. Like for example, if I was at work, I heard a cha-ching or whatever Macari makes, because I never saw anything yet on Macari. They make a sound or whatever, or the other platforms. Like sometimes I wouldn't be able to just look at my phone and then delist it off the other ones or whatever. Like if something sells on list perfectly, is there a feature where it's really easy to delist from all the other platforms? So it'd be kind of seamless and real quick and easy. Because man, if I was like at work and I had to hop on every platform to really do that, that'd be a little bit of a pain for me.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. As far as like the delisting features with Vendu, you can go and deactivate the listing once it sales. I normally just go because right now I'm not really doing the whole Etsy thing. I'm just doing more or less the Poshmark, eBay, and Macari. So I just go to the other ones, and I can do that real quick on my phone. Just delete the listing of whatever one sold. That's what I actually just did that a couple minutes ago. I sold a pair of shoes on Poshmark, so I went in and took them off Macari and eBay real quick.
Yeah, I might have to try List Perfectly tonight. Tommy said they give you 3 listings to try. I'm gonna give it a whirl, see what it does.
Okay, Tommy said just hit the sold and it kills them on.
Yeah,
List Perfectly.
you should. There's a way you could do it on your phone. You just have to finagle it. You just have to. I think you go into like your app, like you connect your phone to your computer, and then you have to like literally, like, bring a song file, rename it to whatever it is, and then it'll make whatever you want that sound. It should. I've had people change eBay sound to like a Mario's, like cha-ching or whatever that way. I've heard. Anthony, you hurting, buddy?
Yeah, I'm hurting real bad today. Crazy. I'm not hurting as bad as I was yesterday, but I'm still like pretty well hurt and pretty good now.
Your health always worries me sometimes. Like,
yeah,
not because of doing the show or anything like that, but like for just your doing things moving forward for your business and stuff, man. Because like sitting and listing is a giant chunk of what you got to do.
Yeah.
And sourcing, and when garage sale season starts coming around, it'd be really running around. So I'm always, I feel like sometimes a word for you.
Yeah, I hear you. It's definitely a pain. I'll tell you that much, literally and figuratively.
Right. Is there anything that you can get done, like to get yourself feeling better, like surgery wise, or?
I have to lose weight before they'll do the surgeries, so it's just kind of where I am. I'm kind of in a holding pattern until I can lose weight.
What do they want you at, like weight wise?
Under 300. Then they'll do one hip, and then once that heals, they'll do another hip, and then hopefully after that they'll be able to start doing a little bit more on my back. I think the one thing like that really hurts me in my back is, and I don't even know if they've really even looked into it, but I have a section of my back that's just degenerated so far down that it's not even in my spine anymore. It's like, so if this is my spine, it's like literally hanging out that far from my spine. And it just like constantly is pushing on nerves and stuff, and it just hurts like hell. But like you can actually take your finger and like press like on that part of my back and actually feel the vertebrae that used to be in my back just off to the side.
Yeah.
It hurts like hell.
Yeah, like that's why I was hoping, like when you're upset the other day when you're packing Amazon order, I'm like, man, like Amazon can be so awesome for you while you're going through a lot of your pain and everything going on.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to get that kind of moving in the right direction too. You know what I mean? I'm going to move more into the wholesale and, try to get that going as much as possible.
Yeah.
The limbo is out of question right now, Tommy. Unfortunately.
Oops.
I used to have a mean limbo game back in the day. Not so much anymore.
How low can you go? How low can you go? Yeah, I mean, like I was talking to someone the other day, and they were having some health problems and stuff, and I was telling them how, like with Amazon, you can kind of, for the most part, if you wanted to, you can have a lot of it being automated for what you do, and because they sell on eBay or whatever, and they're kind of in the same predicament you are, and I was telling them about like getting wholesale and getting set up and a lot of different things, and it can be a lot of could just be a lot of just, hey, order this, come in, send it in, or they send it for you, and and you don't have to even touch the product, but you have to be really really knowledgeable with whatever category you get into, depending on what it is.
Yeah,
because it has to be something that's going to just sell off the charts, and so you can really make a little more than what it basically goes for normally. Yeah, that would be some good income, even if it was $1,000 or $2,000 or whatever a month profit. Tony says, no matter how bad my back hurt, nor would keep me away from a kick-ass buffet or sexy time.
you got to do what you got to do.
My wife is like, oh, so your back hurt? I'm like, yep. She goes, oh, I guess you don't want some. I'm like, oh, it's better. Praise the Lord.
Or you could just say, well, that just means that you got to do some of the work, honey.
Right. Like I work 18 hours a day. You gotta do something. I'm just kidding. My wife kicks ass, man. She really, without her, there's none of this. There's definitely no YouTube. There's there would be limited reselling. She's awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
She gives me full reign of just our money situation, our bills. The only time she kind of looked at me a little sideways was my first wholesale order, because it was 2 cases of stuff and it was $400, and she's like, "You spent $400 on this?" And I explained to her why, and then she didn't have a problem with it, because I try to keep her in touch with everything I'm doing with the business. Because who knows what things life, things happen. You know what I mean? Like if I would get hurt at work, or anything. Like, I want her to be able to like at least pick up a few of the pieces and kind of get things taken care of or whatever. But like, and not only that, like she's my partner. She in all this, she's my wife. You know what I mean? So I want her to have some general interest for the most part, and for the Amazon side, she is. So that's why I think that why we enjoy that part of it so much, because I'm able to do it with my kids and
hey Georgina,
everything else. Where's Georgina? I don't see her.
She just popped in under Tommy.
StreamYard must be slow.
StreamYard's always slow.
What's up, Georgina? Petting Prophet says, I never lifted properly and does catch up with you. I can only lift half as much as I used to. Being 58 soon, it may have a lot to do with it, but still at it. Yeah, whenever I was 20 years old, and I thought I was like the Hulk picking up stuff like I was working for my dad, and he sells 100-pound bags of flour and sugar and baker's supply stuff. And so, like an idiot, I just like bend down, like basically just any old way. I don't like drop my knees or anything like you're supposed to have good like posture or whatever.
Oh, I'm sorry, George.
Pick it up, and the only thing you heard was snap, snap, crack, and I was literally stuck into like a sitting position, standing up, because I busted my back pretty good. So yeah, it's very important to live properly. That's for sure. Just for the fact that what I just said, I was 20 years old, a young buck, acting crazy, and now I'm all screwed up a little bit. Oh, not all screwed up, but my back's screwed up for sure. I never got surgery or anything yet.
There's a lot of spooning going on in the chat.
Right? What's up, Kevin? Love the live on Saturday, man. I wish I could have stayed up a little longer to come to hang out longer, but I work at 4 o'clock in the morning on Sundays, so I had to cut it off. I think at 11 or 11:30. I stayed up all day Sunday. I was proud of myself. I only had like I woke up at 3:30, so I had like 4 hours sleep.
Yeah, dude, you never get enough sleep though.
I get it in bundles. You know what I mean? Like I'll get 5 here, 4 here, 6 here, 8 here, and I mean, like how eBay was last night. I literally passed out right here listing last night because it was working. Like it was paying out. Like I was literally seeing results, right in front of my face, just like I would like with Amazon for the most part. I'd just sit here and check something and boom, oh, sell, cool, sell, huh? Sold a book on Amazon yesterday for $70. That's pretty awesome. It was a long tail, not long tail, but it was there for a few months. I knew that going into it though. Mr. Burns has been pretty cool lately, Reseller man. Been pretty cool. 2 weeks ago, I got a. It wasn't Mr. Burns that did it, but it was Mr. Burns' boss. He actually gave me a dap and said, "Good job." I was like, "What? Am I here?"
Chris wants a 5-minute Burns bashing.
I can't really say too much bad about Mr. Burns though. Our last performance meeting, which anything performance wise is usually just kind of shift based, which is only me and another guy, and the guy that I work with is new. And Eric's lying, by the way. Amazon has not been slow for him. He's lying through his teeth.
Eric's like a baller, man.
Eric got me jealous. But anyway, we're having our performance thing, and usually it's like basically like bash time for Mr. Burns and his boss, but for the most part they've been kind of like listening to what I have to say, which is kind of weird. Usually it's like nah, and just like kind of like just I don't know, just go against anything I have to say, and basically I have nothing what I'm talking about, and so I don't know. Maybe they're watching the show.
Maybe.
Shout out to Mr. Burns.
You've like been like completely smothered, or no, smithered. Now that you're on Mr. Burns' side.
I almost got in a fight at work after.
You did?
Yeah.
Why, did you stick up for Mr. Burns?
No. At our job, we have people called lumpers. They're people that unload the trucks that come in. They break it down. Well, the guy didn't want to do his job, so I had to pull his card, and so he got upset at me. So he started talking about his set, and he's going to roll up with him, blah, blah, blah. And I said, "You understand who I am?"
You probably did do that too.
I did. You know you're messing with?
Nate lives that YouTube persona.
I wear my damn Hustlin hoodie all the time at work, so
nice.
I get a little plug every once in a while, like, "Hey, what's that on your shirt?" "Oh, that's my YouTube channel. Check it out. It's a good time. Talking about Mr. Burns." "Oh, okay. Yeah.
Chris says on this episode, Nate makes peace with Mr. Burns.
I don't know about peace, but
Burns will be lathering up your beard with some of that lion tamer.
We ain't going that far.
Do I have something to be worried about, Nate? Is Mr. Burns coming for that #1 spot?
Hell no. Me and him are never gonna be that cool ever.
Not even gives you a promotion and a raise and lets you list from work and do live streams.
I mean, that'll help. Man, it's not like I don't live. Well, I guess I don't live stream. I've been in chats, live streaming on my phone, but
Kevin's asking if your coworkers watch.
I think maybe once in a blue moon, but I doubt it.
Did you get snitched out by the one though? Or did you give him the horns already? Did you give him the?
Oh yeah, I gave him the horns already. Mess with the bull. Get the horns. Surprised you don't have that as a picture.
Yeah, I need to, dude. Hold on a minute.
I'll have to hook it up one day.
Yeah, throw them horns out.
Kent says that sounds like Mr. Burns got you on tip.
He's swinging. Throw out them horns real quick, Nate.
No, we ain't doing it right now. We gotta do it later. It'll be funnier.
You ain't trying to get all horned up over Mr. Burns is probably what it is.
Kevin, you still here, bud? Are you guys gonna do that your show on Saturdays from now on? Like your live show? Saturday's such a
He was on Saturday.
Saturday's such a Tommy says, "Man, the scariest thing I've ever done giving up a great job. My bank account isn't the same, but my sanity's so much better. I love everything now. No more Sunday blues." Yeah, I mean, I make good money at my job too. Something I've done basically all my life. Something, if the right boss I was working under, I could probably say screw it. I could probably just just run it or whatever and just do it forever and just stack that money and just kind of do this part-time, but really in a full-time manner for the most part. But yeah, I mean, the most important thing for me is definitely the sanity part. Like, there's some days, just like I was talking about like yesterday, where I'm like, am I gonna blow up and just fight somebody today, like because of some stupidity of someone not want to do their job? But literally, their job is to break down trucks. He didn't want to break down a truck, so I'm like, I don't know. Seems like everyone at work. I was talking to somebody at work yesterday. I was like, it seems like everybody likes picking on me. I must think the beard's like this big cuddly teddy bear. Like I'm just gonna get bullied around. Well, they have no idea.
Oh, that's cool, Kevin. He's gonna be having Jody and Chris on his stream. Is Cliff coming on with you guys?
Surf bees. I love his icon, like his
Yeah, with like the little hand.
yeah, that's awesome. Oh, it's really cool. I wonder if he designed that himself or if not. Tom said he was making $100K a year, free benefits for the whole family, pension for one, stock options up to 24 years. I dropped my D card off. Yeah, I'm not making $100K, but for Pennsylvania wages or my job, it's definitely more than,
pretty good.
you know, I make 21 an hour, 20 or 20, maybe it's 22 now. I make 22 an hour, overtime, insurance, 401K. I do have stock options now, and I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. Like, we just got bought up by a company. It was official January. So I've heard rumblings that they're going to come in and sweep out our supervisors and place some of their people. So I'm hoping that happens and Mr. Burns gets the boot, because I heard Mr. Burns got I heard he's been bouncing around a whole bunch since he's been at the company, and he's on his like last like there, I guess. Yeah, going from 100K to 10K a month or whatever. I don't know what you're doing driver wise or whatever, but that's tough. It's tough when you got that drop, because you're used to having a certain lifestyle and, you know, spending money and doing different things. And, you know, I know you got a little one now and stuff, you know, so it's hard. Picture trying to have two other ones, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm the only person making money in my household. Like, there's my wife, you know, is a stay-at-home mom, so that's why I always say, like, I feel like I have one shot at this because my background makes it hard. And
You only get one shot, don't miss your chance to blow.
What's that?
I said you only got one shot. Don't miss your opportunity to blow.
Right.
Opportunity comes once in a lifetime.
Don't lose yourself in the moment. You own it. Never let it go. Yeah, I mean,
Georgina's asking if your wife would resell too.
She enjoys the Amazon side of things, so and it's a lot of the like the packing and stuff. Like, she really helps me out with, which really makes it nice, because like, yeah, I'll set up everything with like the stickers and everything. She'll kind of just peel the stickers off, then I come up and I just box it. I just toss everything in.
That's how you get it done so quick. You just have your wife do it. You got like a little sweatshop going on up there.
Oh, here we go.
No wonder you love Amazon so much.
I didn't even get my shipment out this today, man. I didn't even do it this weekend.
Greg says you'll be having another one on the way soon.
I told my wife this about that situation. I said, Only chance we're having another one is if we can get uh, we can get very cheap with our money. Very few. I can't say it. Very cheap with our money and be able to save some money. So this way, she might like see. Honestly, I wouldn't mind having another one if I could afford it, because I'd have to get a new house basically for the most part, or redo something in my house, and I definitely wouldn't need an SUV or a short bus or something, because I'd have 4 kids, me and my wife. That's 6 people.
Why would you need a short bus?
I mean, how many kids I got? I mean, if I'm gonna do any sourcing or anything like that, I need room. Every time I find a minivan, Brittany, they're always they get bought out instantly on Facebook Marketplace, or they're way too much money.
I think he's down here somewhere. Ken says just get the government to pay.
I mean, for offering, what's up, man?
You know,
What's up, Trump? Let me get that. And Tommy said the UPS drivers make $40 an hour for the first 8 hours. We go on overtime every day. That's roughly $60 per hour, Monday through Friday, 50 to 70 hours a week. I didn't know you guys made $40 an hour. There was well, they're not drivers. I don't know. I never see any advertisements for drivers around here, but I've seen like warehouse people getting like $9 or $10 an hour. I thought that's what I like with me making 21 as a warehouse dude. Yeah, it's pretty good or whatever. But yeah, I mean, I figured they make pretty good money. I just didn't think 40 though. But I mean, you've been there for, you said 24 years, so that I'm sure that helps.
yeah, it definitely doesn't hurt.
Holy schmoly, Reseller, man. 13 kids.
Dang.
Your sister's not playing any type of games. That's amazing. I definitely couldn't take 13 kids running around.
Yeah.
I love my kids to death.
That'd be crazy.
I'm going to have to ask my UPS guy, be like, hey, what do you guys make? Just wondering. We're comparing different states to what you're getting paid. But if it's a union, I guess it'd be across the board, right?
I would think. I don't know.
Right, John Jones? He says, for making so much money, these drivers sure do seem miserable most of the time. That, and you think they would like white glove the packages to the door. I know the one day I looked outside and I seen one doing the heave ho on my package like this. I'm like, wait, no. That's Amazon stuff. No. Kevin, the meetup is April 18th. I'm going to throw the Facebook group link out there again. All the information that you're looking for will be right there in the announcements. And yeah, it should be all in the announcements. Even our itinerary as well.
Yep.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Maybe I'm in the wrong business. Maybe I should start driving UPS, man. That's like double what I'm making.
Plus, you could source along the road.
Or packages will make it somewhere. Sources right in my work.
There you go.
I see a box that says Funko on it or something. I don't know where this went. Ken wants to know, are we still meeting at the Golden Corral?
Yeah, as of right now.
That's like the first stop, I believe.
Yep.
Hold on one second.
They just straight up paused us. Yeah, I just got to verify with management there that they're able to give us the reserved room that day. Oh, that's crazy, Tommy. They count how many times the door opens. Yeah, I got a Chinese buffet on the itinerary, Kent. I think that's actually what we're doing the first day when Tommy and Destiny get here is go to the Chinese buffet. Tommy, the Bargain Effect, made my stickers. Reseller, man. Got it from Prince by TBE. Oh, yeah, I'm sure we'll find some Mexican along the way, Kent. It's going to be a week filled with gorging ourselves.
Sourcing just makes it a workshop.
Yep. It's true.
Tommy says you ain't sourcing unless they count how many times the door opens. Reseller man wants to know who did your stickers.
I already told him.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm behind. My wife came down. She got me all. She's all hot and bothered over here.
Bro.
Not in a good way. So he's actually working on 2 different decal stickers orders right now. Yeah, Tommy's stickers are really cool.
Yep.
I still need him to make me some. I just haven't sat down and really got to send him stuff and talk price and everything like that.
Yeah, we may be hitting him up to make an Ecom and Beyond shirt.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea for a giveaway. Or maybe at least part of the giveaway. I don't know. We'll see. Georgina says the Golden Corral still a buffet place. Yep. It's actually a really good buffet. Like, you got most buffets and it's like the most low grade food like ever possible. Most of the time, it's not the case here. They actually have like good different meats and they cut it right there for you and stuff like that. It's definitely one of the better buffets I've ever went to.
Sorry, dude. I had to stand up and stretch. I just didn't want everybody gawking over my gut flap, so I figured I'd shut my thing off.
Shane M says, the Bargain Effect does awesome custom mugs too. Would recommend everyone to check him out. Definitely does some nice mugs, especially if you want something really custom.
Yep.
He's able to do anything other people wouldn't even have a shot of doing because a lot of the other places do it more like a base thing.
Faux show. Yeah, definitely highly recommend Tommy. I get a lot of my stuff through him. Honestly, I get everything through him.
For instance, I remember the chocolate fountain. Yep. They still have it. I haven't went there since I was at college, so it's been a while. So it'd be a good reunion with me in that place. I used to, when my parents would come in to watch the football games, because I was on the football team. They would what's it called? We'd go there after the games. Well, depend on where it was. Sometimes it'd be away or whatever. All right, cool, Victoria. Always like the workarounds. I just want stuff to be easy and.
Vendu is easy once you get the hang of it.
Tommy, you talking about the Lucas? He's the one that did a lot of our logos and designs and stuff. I can give you his. I can give you his. I can give you his Facebook name or whatever. If you want to shoot me an email or hit him up my Instagram, it's in the description, and then I can send that to you. I don't want to put it all over for everyone. I don't know if he really wants me like telling everyone about it, but I'm sure he wouldn't mind working with you, Tommy.
Tommy.
Yeah, some people can be real private. Some people, I don't want to just throw his name out there and everything.
Talking about Tommy's privates, are you?
Negative. Yeah, I have my Instagram down there, and then I have my Gmail. Jay says you should delete that phone number. Tommy. Yeah. That was taking a risk. Never know who.
Nala, what are you doing, dude?
Never know who might be calling. Okay. Yeah, just let me know, Tommy, if you need it or not. Kelly Ecom Award says I have stickers with my Etsy shop logo on it to put on the boxes / envelopes I ship items out. I can't remember. There was a company that had like different stickers and stuff. I can't remember who it was, but your first order was really cheap, so I figured, what the hey, I might as well do it, and I just never did it. It was like Sticker Mule or something, or Donkey. I can't remember, something like that.
Yeah, I think Tommy mentioned them before too. I do remember hearing that name. I think it's Sticker Mule.
Tommy said, dude, my phone number is so out there. It can be found on Google just by Googling the bargain effect. So if you don't know, now you know.
not to mention all those times that I wrote your phone number in a bathroom stall, Tommy.
Nah, it's like
a good time called the bargain effect. I'm just kidding.
I can't remember the company's name. It was like Sticker Mule or something like that. But they do like really, really high quality stickers and for like boxes and stuff. And your first order is like real cheap. I can't remember what exactly it was called though. It was like something like that, sticker something.
I'm pretty sure it's Sticker Mule.
Oh, I thought that's what.
You can probably verify in the chat. Tommy.
Where's MacMan at today?
I don't know.
Where's going? MacMan. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he could definitely put a face on a sticker. Tommy can basically do it all. Well, there's Thrift Beast. Hey, Chris, did you do your logo? I love that thing, man. I think it's really cool. We were just talking about it a little bit earlier.
I like it too.
I think we're gonna cut her off here. Anthony's a little bit of pain. I gotta run around and do some. Third Beat says the good people of Fiverr did his logo. I've had some work done by Fiverr. They did some different green screen stuff, like the little pop-up thumbs up things, scribes and stuff for my pre-recorders, which I need to start doing again. And they did my intro and I believe my outro for like $20. So it wasn't too bad. It took them about 3 or 4 days, but for the price, I wasn't really complaining. But I think we're going to call it a show. Thank you everyone for coming in. Anthony, you want to say anything to the fantastic people out there? 53 people. Thank you so much.
I'll be dropping the video today where I visit the Amazon warehouse in Canada. So definitely keep an eye on my channel for that. I'll probably drop it within the next, I don't know, hour or 2 hours, something like that. Then tomorrow morning we'll be back on my channel. So make sure you tune in for that as well.
Yeah, off the work I go. So hope everyone has a great day. Hope Mr. Burns is in a good mood because I'm by myself today. So see you later. We'll be on Anthony's tomorrow, 10 Eastern.
Yep.
We're going to drop it like it's hot.